Hello Gemini, welcome. It's time for love in the new moon. This is a general love reading for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love or in some kind of a relationship. So take what works, leave what does not. The messages are for whoever needs to hear them. So dear universe, we're grateful, thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good for all of our Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs at this time. We're looking for messages for all of our Geminis in love. Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages, dear universe, do you have for our Geminis? For this new moon of December, Geminis in love, we're grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all of you out there in love. All right, let's see what do we have going on for you, Gemini. All right, we begin with a brand new offer. This is, I think, something that you've been really wanting and hoping for. I think it's something that would finally put an end to a past relationship or struggles that you have been having within a relationship. So there's something new coming on the horizon here. I think recently you, Gemini, have not been feeling really great about you yourself. I mean, I think there's a sense of your low self-esteem coming to the surface. You're very conflicted. You feel really trapped, not knowing what to do. And yeah, I feel like somebody comes out and really gives you some hardcore truths, because there's this need to either put an end to a relationship or to put down some hardcore foundations and truths. I feel like there's been a lot of deception going on. You know, like I keep getting, you're not telling the truth. Somebody is not telling the truth. And I think that's gonna hurt you in the end, you know, by you trying to hide from something that needs to come out, because I feel like somebody else knows the truth. Okay, so I hope this is making sense, but there's something about the truth that needs to be dealt with. This new offer that comes your way, I think it will open a lot of doors. Some of you may find yourselves moving towards an area that is very different than what you usually are used to. But I do get the sense that, you know, you have an opportunity for a brand new beginning, a brand new life, a brand new, you know, a brand new start. You know, because you're feeling very hopeless right now. I'm really getting the sense of a very down and out Gemini when it comes to your relationship. And it's almost like you're just really trapped. You're feeling really trapped as to what to do. But, you know, you have an out. But there's still something else that you need to hear that you are not hearing. And it's possibly coming from your person. Oh, Gemini, this is a tough reading. All right, let's see. What else do we have? What else can you give me regarding the spread, dear universe, for our Geminis? What messages do you have? That one wants to come out. Yeah, there's a lot of instability, and it could have to do with finances that are going on. But this king being reversed tells me that there's a real imbalance when it comes to things. I think, you know, don't take something and think that, oh my gosh, I just got this new job and a raise and I can go do whatever I want. It's like that overspending of like, well, now that I have this job, I can go buy a new car. Well, with that comes a car payment. With that comes higher insurance premiums, you know, things of that nature. So I think you need to be a little aware of, you know, false happiness coming your way. Now, out comes this 10. Financially, there's a lot of struggle in your life right now. There's a lot of struggle, and I think there's a lot of fighting that happens between you and your person. I think you're really confused as to what to do, because I do see this fighting, and I do get the sense that it comes out of money. This, I think, energy wants to come to an end with this World card that sits above you. But, you know, be careful of, like, when you get into a fight, Gemini, of going back, you know, to have that final last word, you know, because you want to be right. I think, you know, that's not helping anybody, and it's not helping anybody in this situation. You know, because your person is feeling like they have to be very, very forceful when they talk to you. And it's like they're not getting through their message, whatever it is for you. And I do get the sense that it has to do with money. So don't fool yourself that everything is better than it is. Just because you may have come into some money, it's not going to solve the problem that's going on at home. So be careful of that. All right, Gemini, just be really, really careful of that. You know, but you have the opportunity for brand new beginnings. You know, so I think you need to take the blindfold off. You need to hear what people are saying to you, because there's something that you're not hearing that you need to hear. And that's where this conflict comes up. When they say something that goes against what, you know is true, you get very mad and you get really defensive and you get pissed off. And, and that just leaves everything, worse, because they know why you're being defensive. It's because they're telling you a truth and you're not accepting the truth. Okay, and I think a lot of this always comes back to money, and it's like, we're not making the bills, you're not making enough, where's the money going? And there's a lot of anxiety that you're feeling from all of this. So there's something that has to come to an end that is causing this conflict between you and your person. Maybe it's, there's a difference in how you two spend money with each other. But ultimately, I think somebody needs to open up a little bit more, and just be a little vulnerable. I think you are so dead set on trying to, not let people know how vulnerable you really are. Because there's this, I get this sense of like you having a very hard shell about you. And, you might need to soften that just a bit in order to ease some of this anxiety that you're feeling regarding you and your person. All right, so, out comes this Queen of Wands. It wanted to come out reversed, but it came up straight up. So I think you have an opportunity, a real opportunity to stand up for yourself and start to feel good with yourself when you start to soften some of these energies. Now, I am picking up a social, this is a whole different message, okay? There's a lot of Geminis that have a lot of women in their lives, okay? Not everybody is getting along. And I feel like everybody is looking towards one person in particular. I wonder whether or not there's somebody, and really, this is a whole other message, whether there's somebody who in your circle really wants to get pregnant and cannot. And I think you're being very, very closed about that. I just feel like there's an issue surrounding a child that feels very hopeless. Like I'm never going to get pregnant, so what's the point? And I just get the feeling that this queen here, they want to encourage you, Gemini, to just have faith, and not to feel so hopeless. So for whoever you are out there, Gemini, I feel like you have a wonderful circle of friends, sisters, that kind of energy who, I think you could soften, I think you could open up to them. So if there is a circle of people like that around you, open up, Gemini, take the chance, because I think you need to open up so people really understand what's really going on with you. All right, so let's get some advice. All right, dear universe, what messages of advice do you have for our Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Yeah, somebody sees this conflict that you're going through. Like it's almost like they sense that, you're so internal right now, not wanting to open up and share what's really going on. And I think, community's concerned, Gemini. Let me put it this way. Okay, let's see. Cards of advice. This one came flying out. Yeah, I think it's time for you to move on to a place that's going to make you feel better in your relationship. This queen, she has a lot to say to you. A lot to say to you. And I think it's time for you to hear her out. Because I think there's been a lot of conflict, a lot of torment. There's been a lot of fighting. And I think, there's someone in your life who wants this to stop. And let's move towards a calmer, better place for the two of us. But not talking about things is not going to be the solution, Gemini. So it's time for you to really open up. Okay, really open up, and you'll be surprised. You know, these aces, it's like the hand of God is ready to just help you and lift you up. But you're going to have to let go of something that I think you don't want to let go of. But how long are you going to continue doing something that brings so much heartache to your person? You know, I mean, you have an opportunity to pick up these 2 cups, you know, to turn around, quit looking at what's been going wrong and start to focus on what is more positive. You know, you have another chance with this person. You have another chance, but it's going to require really opening up and expressing yourself to the truth of what's really going on. Sometimes when I see this 9 of Cups, I do pick up a lot of addictive behavior, things like that, which could be interfering with what's going on. I mean, this is more of a, you know, this is the wish card, and the wishes are not coming true. So whatever it is that's keeping you happy, it's not keeping you happy. If anything, it's left you very alone and making you really reflect on, you know, the damage that has been done as a result of your actions, of you not opening up. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Gemini. I'm going to leave it here. We'll pick this up again in the next readings. So until then, blessed be. Don't be afraid. You have a wonderful circle around you. Gemini, really ready to pick you up and, you know, support you. So open up a little bit, all right? That's what I've got for you, Gemini. I will see you at the next reading. Until then, blessed be. Bye now.